have, our initial kind of progress that we establish at a school. We buy a storage container, and that's a one and done. And it's about $20,000 ish just to start the school and fund it for the first year. But that includes the fleet of bikes and the storage container. And the storage container is a one and done. Never have to buy that again. The fleet of bikes we buy stays at the school for 5 years. And we buy helmets every year, we buy safety vests, we buy water bottles, and we buy earned bikes. And I haven't touched on that, but, every year it's just like we have this process of giving out invitations to every fourth grade student in Oklahoma City Public Schools. That's the top grade level. And we wanted this to be like a carrot. So you choose the top grade level. And then the third graders are like, "Ooh, I want to be in Bike Club. What do I have to do?" Well, you have to keep your attendance, behavior, and coursework in check to stay in the program or be invited into the program even. So we have, in the schools where we've been more established, we have like 60 applications for 20 spots. And it's just like so tough. But when we go through the process of choosing the kiddos, the teachers are really an integral part of it, want it, need it, and deserve it. So we lay out all the invitations by which class, and we try to have equal number from each class, boy, girl, boy, equal number girls and boys, and then we look at diversity. And that really in Oklahoma City Public Schools, it's pretty easy to have that diversity. Racially, socioeconomically, and to some degree. So first day, the kiddos come out, once they send, you've been chosen for Bike Club, here's your full-on waiver, media release, et cetera, they bring those back. They come out, first day is, I introduce myself, but most of them have seen me at the schools, and they're like, "Oh, it's Coach Alyssa," my big fan club of fourth graders, which is the best. And the first thing they get is a helmet. Here's your first thing that you have received from Bike Club is your very own helmet. And then we just go through we have an 8-week curriculum that sometimes takes 12 weeks to get through. First lesson is, how do you wear a helmet properly? And every one of these kiddos can tell you 1 to 2 fingers above your eyebrows and the bottom of the helmet. You want a Y on each side. You want 1 to 2 fingers into the chin strap, and then you use the ratchet to make it secure on your head. And what to wear and not to wear on the bike. Wear bright colors. Make sure your shoes are tied. Don't have dangling items, whether it's, a sweatshirt or backpack or anything, and, be secure with your handlebars. Don't try to ride with an icy or something, especially initially. So first lesson, second lesson is just starting and stopping. We have 20% each year of the kiddos that come to Bike Club have never been on a bike or don't know how to ride a bike. And that's fourth grade or sometimes even sixth grade. At our Del City Middle School, we had a pretty substantial number, a couple of years of kids that didn't know how to ride a bike. So opportunities are endless in Bike Club, and it's way more than just riding a bike. But that's their first opportunity, is learn to ride a bike. Yeah. And then when we see the confidence that comes from these kiddos, they're learning to ride, they're climbing, maybe the first time they see a hill, it's very daunting. They may have had to get off and walk. Next time they make it up, I'm like, that confidence spills over into so many other areas. And, the requirement to keep attendance, behavior, and coursework, when there's an issue, I go up to the school and we have a problem-solving session. And some of the teachers initially in the past have said, "You're out of Bike Club." And I'm like, "Oh, can we just have a chat, and let's see if we can have some motivation to do better and be better." And it always works out that way when they see that somebody really cares and they don't want to miss out on Bike Club.